How to get new friends when you are a new country. Quick backstory, I was born in Austria, but I was raised in the Middle East and came back to Austria around 18. Just like you, I came to a new country because 90% of friendships or relationship get started at school because it's a very social setting with a lot of groups. But as an adult, around the time you finish university and start working, it requires a new skill like cold calling, for example. And you need a special way to go about it, and that's why a lot of adults struggle with finding new relationships or friendships. So number one, as someone new to a country, will hear a lot of people say, for example, Austrians are not social, they are distant, but that's wrong. I have a lot of friends now from Austria and they are amazing people. It's just like a different dynamic to where you come from. That's it. It's not about the people, they are amazing, but it's just like the different dynamic. Because, for example, people who are from the Middle East are very warm, or from Italy, for example, or Spain, or like the Balkan countries, it feels like very warm. You get to speak to a lot of people, boom, boom, you have new friends everywhere. It's much quicker than here. But so my first advice is you need to build a new foundation by finding people who are in the same situation like you do. And best way to go about it is, for example, joining a student organization. So, for example, I joined Isaac, and they are great people. So, shout out, amazing people. I had like fun times there, and I met like great friends. Or number two, and by far, in my opinion, the best way to go about it is by joining sports clubs, for example, like football or running clubs. By the way, running clubs are now more like dating activities, like, or dating group. Like every time I join a running club, I end up sleeping with everyone there. So yeah, it's fun time. Yeah. The next thing is, if you want to get, like, for example, Austrians as friends, it's a bit harder because most of them already have like group of friends. And here's where you need to learn a new skill. So it's similar to cold calling because unlike school, you are not forced by a group or forced into a group by a teacher. So you need to approach people and be open and invite them, for example, to a bar, to a drink, and don't be weird about it because otherwise they think, for example, you like them or want to go on a date. So there's no misunderstandings. I have to admit it feels a bit like approaching a girl you are interested in, but once you do it like 2-3 times, it feels like normal. And most of my friends, my Austrian friends, I met this way, and I met great people, amazing people, and they are my best friends. And yeah, especially the people who come from outside of Vienna, I really love them, especially like Niederösterreich und solche Sachen. Sorry, but anyways, I hope this helps you, and much love.